Words are such important parts of our everyday life, yet we don't pay much attention to the words we say or how often we speak. Ever since you spoke your first words, you've been talking and talking and talking. Now, this is not a bad thing. It's just, what if you woke up one day and could only speak 300 words a day? Welcome back to another episode of In My Head, the channel that gets you thinking about the most fascinating topics. We do things differently here at In My Head, providing captivating content structured around addressing thought-provoking questions. Make sure to subscribe to the channel so you never miss out on any of our mind-blowing uploads. 300 words are just as small as it sounds. We use over 300 words in most conversations. How would you manage just 300 words in a day? Well, you'll have to. But what does this mean? Let's address how you'll survive only being able to use 300 words a day. Then we'll take a look at how this will affect your life and well-being. We all agree that time is precious. Even if you were inclined to not agree, you wouldn't be able to deny that we have a huge time shortage problem. The days are short, nights are shorter, and our lives, well, they're short as well. Shortage seems to have a way of making things precious. If you could only speak 300 words a day, you'd have a real shortage problem, and words would automatically become precious. In a world where everyone is talking and nobody is listening, you'll need to be very clear with every communication attempt and use words sparingly. That means you need to be sure you have a person's attention before you speak, and that the words you choose can effectively communicate your desired message. If not, you'll have wasted words and won't even be able to repeat your statement. You'll also risk upsetting a lot of people. People tend to assume the worst first, so if you're being silent, they'll likely assume you're rude, snobbish, or just stupid. Though you shouldn't really care what others think, we do live in a society, and the more people like you, the better your chances of having at least a decent life. So you can save yourself a world of trouble and frustration by finding alternative ways to communicate. This may mean smiling more often, using facial expressions to communicate your emotions, or just learn sign language. Learning sign language will at least help people leave you alone without feeling resentful towards you. Another way this will affect you is that you will probably become an introvert. Since most of your speaking will be done internally, you will spend most of your free time listening to others and listening to yourself. One effect of quiet listening is that it forces you to be introspective, to notice behavioral patterns and reactions that are rooted in your subconscious. This will cause you to retreat into isolation quite often. Since you can no longer participate in the world's noise, you will likely get sick of it and spend time listening to meaningful words instead. You will enjoy books and movies more, and will spend a lot more time on social media because that will allow you to communicate without needing to speak. But you probably won't spend a lot of time there. A lot of times we speak because of our impulsive need to. Now that you can't really speak anymore, you'll communicate sparingly, and mostly out of necessity. Before long, you'll begin to see the changes in your personality and behavior. Prolonged silence will increase your willpower and encourages you to observe truth, control anger, and channel emotions. You will be more thoughtful and considerate of others, weighing each word before it comes out of your mouth. Many people suffer from an obsessive need to speak, be heard, or rant about something or someone all the time. Suppressing this urge is truly freeing. Irritability vanishes. You become a better listener. Your speech can now become carefully constructed and well articulated. Being unable to speak more than 300 words per day might seem like a curse, but depending on how you look at it, it just might be a blessing. And that brings us to the end of today's video about what would happen if you could only speak 300 words a day. What part of this one interested you the most? Get involved and let us know in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed today's episode and found it interesting, make sure to leave us a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to In My Head to be kept up to date with the most exciting content as soon as it's uploaded. Thanks for watching. See you again soon in another video.